dough. What you gonna do when there ain't no more? You better quit it now.
Oh, you better quit it now.
You better quit it now.
You better quit it now.
Sweet, sweet mama, you better quit it now. Oh, Mr. Whitley. You step high, quiet and free. That ain't nothing, it's all on me. You better quit it now.
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 Sweet, sweet mama, you better quit it now. Happy Bill. It's so late, at last you're in. Oh my gosh, tell me where you been. You better quit it now.
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 Sweet, sweet mama, you better quit it now. Oh, Seesaw. Oh, yeah. Someday soon you'll come home and you'll be there all alone. You better quit it now.
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 Sweet, sweet mama, you better quit it now. Yeah, play it, Johnny. Now this man, who is he? And why are you on his knee? You better quit it now.
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 Sweet, sweet mama, you better quit it now. Everybody, yeah. See here, woman, one more word. Don't you dare call me absurd. You better quit it now.
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 Sweet, sweet mama, you better quit it now.
His life was a shambles, every day was a gamble. Orange sunshine burned his mind up long ago. Every lesson he learned, and any way he turned, he found out was the wrong way to go. Now he wears shiny shoes, he swears he's found truth, and all he's learned up to now has been lies. He used to take acid, and now he loves God, but he still got that look in his eye. Every day he spends hours trying to pin flowers on folks who ain't got time to smell. And he tries to explain, if you miss your plane, well, that's better than you burning in hell. The old preacher believes it's the workings of Jesus. Well, that old preacher just don't realize. He used to take acid, and now he loves God, but he still got that look in his eye. Wishes he'd phone, but his dad hopes he don't call today. The last time he called was sometime last fall, for money and to beg them to pray. Well, the church has his money, and his clothes are still funny, and them new shoes ain't even his size. He used to take acid, and now he loves God, but he still got that look in his eye. Yeah, he used to take acid, and now he loves
Nothing's wrong tonight. Nothing's wrong tonight. Just pull the picture. Why you walk so slow? That red light's good. That green light's good. Don't made about mine. What is it? Don't made about mine. Sit for the preacher, the wedding ring. We'll set that date for this early spring. Nothing's wrong tonight. Nothing's wrong tonight. No. There'll be no more hesitating. Don't hurry up and wait here. 'Cause we've been waiting too long here. Come on, darling, let's go. Come on, baby. Go. There'll be no more hesitating. Don't get it for the taking. 'Cause it's been taking too long here. Nothing's wrong tonight. Nothing's wrong tonight. Better pick your good. We talk big time. I want front money before I sign. Done made up all mine. Made up my mind, hey. Done made up all mine, hey. In every city, on every radio, you hear that music everywhere you go. Nothing's wrong tonight. No. Nothing's wrong tonight. Yeah. There'll be no hesitating. Gotta get it for the taking. We've been working so hard here. Wow.
a walk.
He was walking up and down Broadway.
I was looking,
Had an eye for a swell cafe.
I was hungry.
He was sounding for a bite to munch.
I found a spot.
He took a table at the merchant's lunch. Oh, the merchant's lunch, it was an ocean of gloom.
It looked like midnight in the afternoon. Down by the bar,
A rat-faced manager was pouring suds.
for the boys
Railways, cowboys, and their Goodwill duds.
and the
A
girls
pride of pedal pushing pinball queens.
chewing gum.
In sweaty combat at the wizard machine. But the queen of them all, looking big as a fort,
Was Broadway Brenda and her derelict court. I ordered a blue plate special and peered out through the room just to see what class of citizens inhabited this gloom. And the hapless visages I saw were innocent of cheer, though mirthless laughter filled the air, inspired by wine and beer. Accidents of fortune's careless aim, Broadway Brenda rose upon her queen-size 6-foot frame. I turned away to shun her eyes, but I knew it was too late. A hand fell on my shoulder as my gaze fell on my plate. I looked her up and over,
and she did the same to me.
her teeth were green
As green as garden peas.
She shaped her hair
With dishpan fingertips.
an earthquake of excitement.
Shook her crack a toe and hips. Her hands went to her bosom. A hush fell on the crew.
An acre of Brenda lay exposed to view. These fevered words she whispered
As he gazed upon the scene.
It's a custom here at Merchant's Lunch
To entertain the queen.
I grabbed my hat,
And in an instant he was on his feet.
I was sober as a judge.
Down at the county seat. He kept his diesel up to 80 way past Baton Rouge.
Made it back to Beaumont for the evening news.
He owns a wide load rig.
I pay thousands in tax.
He's gonna keep it in Texas.
I ain't leaving for snacks.
He's a driving fool.
The interstate belongs to me, but I'm never going back
Into the state of Tennessee. Oh, the merchant's lunch, it was an ocean of gloom.
It looked like midnight in the afternoon.
I'm just a poor boy and I live within my means. I got dirt beneath my fingernails and cow shit on my jeans. A lady like yourself, you know, will always catch my eye. Friendly and good-natured as I am, I can't pass by. Meeting you is sure to make my day. My day. The river's up and the water's rising, I best be on my way. I met a city woman once, all perfumed up and smart. Well, I knew the way she dug my chop, she was country in her heart. The lady knew the ways of love, she taught me fancy things. She dug dirt beneath my fingernails and cow shit on my jeans. Meeting her sure didn't make my day. My day. The river's up and the water's rising, I'd best be on my way. Hit it, Bob. I'm living down in Florida when a mute girl walked my way. She was pretty as the sunset, but she didn't have much to say. She owned a Marima bull, she taught me how to climb up on. She loved me cause I loved her, and she loved me for my song. Meeting her sure didn't make my day. The river's up and the water's rising, I'd best be on my way. cash it on my jeans. A lady like yourself, you know, will always catch my eye. Friendly and good-natured as I am, I can't pass by. Meeting you is sure to make my day.
Make my day.
River's up and the water's rising, I best be on my way. River's up and the water's rising, I best be on my way.
Ooh, such a cute little baby. But where'd she get those baby blue eyes? Oh, didn't I tell you? She got 'em from Man in a Can. It's the latest in artificial insemination. And there's nothing artificial about those big baby blues.
Yes, ladies, Man in a Can. It's the greatest in artificial insemination, and with Man in a Can, you choose the eyes, you choose the size, and even the guys. So don't beg for romance. That's taking a chance. Your little progeny deserve the best genealogy that money can buy, and it's your guarantee of having a beauty instead of a beast. So look for the can with the Man in a Can. Comes with a long list of donors. It reads like the who's who of thoroughbred males and an easy-to-use patented king-size stud sickle insert that melts in your body, not in your hands. So keep 'em alive, then watch 'em thrive, and you'll cherish the day your baby arrives with Man in a Can. For the woman who knows what she puts in her body is what her body puts out.
Does your stereo system sound like this? Or like this? Or maybe it sounds like this. Well, the chances are that it's only a bad thermistor in the IF section. Or maybe only a mismatched cucaracha in the thermostat. Well, whatever your stereo problems may be, bring your ailing stereo system into us at Cutthroat Electronics. Our trained service personnel will diagnose the problem and have your stereo back on its feet in no time at all. But should the coroner's inquest prove that the unit is beyond help, talk to one of our friendly salespersons who can steer you to our complete line of 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 24, or 32-track reel-to-reel tape machines, or any one of our lower-priced cassette units, or a new-phase linear amplifier, or maybe even a set of AT7 voice-of-the-theater speaker systems. Cutthroat Electronics has what you need for your home stereo system. Sales, service, and parts. Come see us today at Cutthroat Electronics, right down the alley from the United Bank in Cupertino.
A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink, please.
A cheeseburger and fries and a ranch
Did you get my order?
That's one large cheeseburger and one onion ring and
A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange. Okay?
one onion ring, another orange, and another large orange, and that was that, and what else?
No, cheeseburger. A double cheeseburger, onion rings, and a large orange drink.
Another onion ring, another cheeseburger, that's 3 cheeseburgers and another large orange, that's 3 orange.
Listen, you stupid clown! A double cheeseburger!
I was down in Boomtown, it was on a Saturday night. Walking down the street, just feeling mean and tight. The whores were peddling stuff, the gambler wore a smile. The streets were lined with greenbacks that stretched for a mile. And the money ebbs and flows, and if you fall, well, that's the way it goes. It's a kick in the face, Lord, Boomtown is quite the place. Yeah, Boomtown, quite the place. Businessman had money, the farmer had a scowl. Good old boys that lined the bar another night to haul. Charlie shot a man down who was sleeping with his gal, who was hanging around my back door like a regular pal. And the money ebbs and flows, and if you fall, well, that's the way it goes. It's a kick in the face, Lord, Boomtown is quite the place. Yeah, Boomtown, it's
quite the place. Well, I'm choking on the poison that's hanging in the air, getting tired of pretending that it isn't there. Heading off to nowhere, 'cause that's just where I belong. Far away from Boomtown, in the morning I'll be gone. And the money ebbs and flows, and if you fall, well, that's the way it goes. It's a kick in the face, Lord, Boomtown is quite the place. Yeah, Boomtown is quite the place. Boomtown is quite the place. Boomtown is quite the place. I got my paycheck today. I think I'll spend it like a crazy boy, or I'll give it all away. Something like the golden rule, and my paycheck ain't hay. But somehow I just don't seem to care, ever since you went away and left my little house so cold and bare. And I won't tell them at the bank what I'm gonna do with all my dough. I'll just smile and tell them thanks. Thanks, Lord, it's better that they shouldn't know. Then I'll go and have a drink at a little place where I can sit and think. As my baby went away and left me here on my payday. Never like this, oh no. Hey, where is my happiness? I don't know. I think I'll have another drink at a little place where I can sit and think. I'm thinking about the girl who went away, yeah, and left me here on my payday. Yeah, I think I'll go down to the home of Happy Feet. I'm buying this round, bartender. Make mine a Harvey Wallbanger. Then I'll have another drink at a little place where I can sit and think about the girl who went away, my baby, and left me here on my payday. Payday was never like this, Lord, Lord. Payday, but where is my happiness? Then I'll have another drink at a little place where I can sit and think. 'Cause my baby went away and left me here on my payday.
Here I am in Dallas, where in the hell are you? I came here to meet you, like I said I'd do. Half cowboy hats and pickup trucks made a fool of you. Here I am in Dallas, where in the hell are you? Said goodbye to all my friends down at Toots's bar. Packed up my old suitcase and I threw it in the car. Canceled my subscription to the Music City News. 'Cause you made me an offer, honey, I could not refuse. Here I am in Dallas, Woman, where are you? I came here to meet you, like I said I'd do. Have cowboy hats and pickup trucks, made a fool of you. Here I am in Dallas, woman, where are you? Walked into a bar room and I laid your picture down. I asked the guy behind the bar if he'd seen you around. He said he didn't know the name, but he'd seen that face before. And I swear I heard him laughing when I walked out the door. What got me here to Dallas, oh, sure has got me down. Guess something here in Dallas turned your head around. When I came here, I brought my pride, and just like you, it's gone. And without my pride in you, I can't go back home. Here I am in Dallas, a woman, where are you? I came here to meet you, like I said I'd do. Have cowboy hats and pickup trucks, made a fool of you. Here I am in Dallas, woman, where are you? Here I am in Dallas, where in the hell are you?
Well, my daddy was a Navy man who never stayed in one place long. And he taught me that you live your life as you go It's kinda hard sleeping in a tent in your buddy's yard. You'd like to have some money of your own. And the coke whores and the fancy cars you see out at those east side bars don't come cheap when you wanna drive them home. I had a friend who was just like you, said he was gonna get rich too, and he got himself a job with a guy named Toad. They gave him a brand new pickup truck with a custom camper and a CB for luck, and half a ton of Mexican for his load. Don't all bricks on 66, son, this ain't no joke. The only joint you're gonna see is the kind of bars, not the kind you smoke, not the kind you smoke. It's got the short, a pocket full of bennies, and at last report he called just to say hello from San Fidel. But the highway cop thought he looked kind of weird with his cowboy hat and his hipster beard, and the next call came from the Albuquerque jail. There's a moral to this song, it's there ain't no right and there ain't no wrong, but there are some things I think you ought to know. Like don't go kissing in the wind, and the guys in the white hats always winning. Route 66 ain't the way to go. No, don't all bricks on 66, son, this ain't no joke. The only joint you're gonna see is the kind of bars, not the kind you smoke, not the kind you smoke. Pedal steel guitar. You're tired of being poor and sleeping on your buddy's floor. You'd like to have some money of your own. And the coke whores and the fancy cars you see out at those east side bars don't come cheap when you want to drive them home. Don't all bricks on 66, son, this ain't no joke. 'Cause the only joint you're gonna see is the kind of bars, not the kind you smoke, not the kind you smoke, not the kind you smoke, not the kind you smoke.
Well, yes, I've heard that you're engaged, but I'm not upset and I'm not enraged. You're doing it for spite, I know, but I ain't got time to get shook. Though every night I watch the news, shine the dog, walk my shoes, watch me sandwich, eat TV. You getting bothered doesn't marry me. I'm alright, I'm okay, I never did like you anyway. Drop on by, we'll spend the day throwing darts at a picture of your fiancé. And by the way, your fiancé, did you say he drives a Chevrolet? I'd like to meet that ugly jerk. What route does he take home from work? Oh, he takes 47 West, police escort, a bulletproof vest. Well, I sure hope he don't hit a tree. You getting bothered doesn't marry me. Well, you asked me if I'm alright just because I slashed my wrist last night. It was an accident when I cut my wrist. I was trying to cut my throat and miss. Now I don't sleep much, my meals are few. I've tried to cut out breathing too. I ain't got time for life, you see. You getting bothered doesn't marry me. But I feel good and I feel fine. Back when you was my Valentine, you said I'd never make who's who, but it sure got my picture in the daily news. They say I was driven to despair by a disappointing love affair. But didn't I look cool and calm, sitting there hugging my homemade bomb? I guess they assume I'm not serene 'cause I wrote your name with that M16. But didn't I set the hostage free? You getting bothered doesn't marry me.
I was brought up to think that driving around in a chrome-plated gas hog that weighs 7,000 pounds is how to express our American ideals. Well, I just love to get behind the wheel. Lately it seems gas is getting so hard to find, and even when you find it, you
gotta stand in line. But I won't trade my Lincoln for some Japanese tin can. You see, I've got a very simple plan. Let's use the Arabs to test the neutron bomb. It won't take very long. Who'll miss them when they're gone? Not me! It may seem nasty, but nice guys finish last. So let's drop the neutron, then we'll have lots of gas. Against those who wear sheets, unless they try to price me out of the driver's seat. The world is overpopulated, someone's gotta go. So bombs away and let that oil flow. When the radiation settles, I think it would be great to turn the whole Mideast into our 51st state. Send in our tankers, pump the oil out of the ground, and ship it home so we can cruise around. Yeah, let's use the Arabs to test the neutron bomb. It won't take very long. Who'll miss them when they're gone? It may seem nasty, but nice guys finish last. So let's drop the neutron, then we'll have lots of gas. Let's use the Arabs to test the neutron bomb. It won't take very long. Who'll miss them when they're gone? It may seem nasty, but nice guys finish last. So let's drop the neutron, then we'll have lots of gas. Yeah, let's drop the neutron, then we'll have lots of gas.
These dance hall girls will treat you kind, give you their body, but you'll never reach their mind. They'll fill you up with lipstick lies. When they put you down, son, don't be surprised. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I've held her mountains, I've kissed her plains, I've touched her sunshine, and I drank her rain. I've been so far, then I broke too fast. Thought I had a winner pick, but I came in last again. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore? I must have chosen the wrong season to come down. I never realized they call this sacred ground. My sense of time, hell, I'm a week behind. Send a letter home, but this all takes time, you know. I wanna get some money, I wanna go back home. These dance hall girls know how to make a man feel alone. Is this the way it always is here in Baltimore?
Do you want to hustle? Do you want to salsa? Come to Rimba, Simba, Rabarin, Senor Halama, Rimba, to Ruma, Randaloma, Rimba, Cardinal, Simba, Lavarunte, Caselama, Rundvisalora, Dosi Dos, and call Salsa Me. Or if you want to find a disco deal and disco to you, call Disco Hotline 661-1181 at the Rimba, Cardinal, Simba, Romalamenta, Gato, Simba, Rimba, Locas, Rona, Cochueva, Health Spa.
Hello. Do you like to dance? Have fun? Learn to make a friend? Get out of the house? Learn a new step? Go out? Why don't you come down to the Reifman-Gorchen and learn some salsa and the hustling and the bumping? Call me Sid Blechnaven today. What are you waiting for?
Unisex Stereo is having a Super Stereo Super Sale, and it's super. The Super Kachi AM FM Airchecks CB UHF VHF AC/DC 2000 watts per channel RMS Super Heavy Metal Amplifier Receiver, normally priced for a super low $119.99.95, is now on super sale for a super $1,240 at Unisex Stereo. Our new 800-watt stereo headphones with a built-in reverb and 200-yard cord, super sale price at a regular $78.88 with an everyday super unisex low price of $54.44, is now super low price at only $10. You can save 20, 30, 40, up to 50% on our everyday super unisex prices of 10, 20, and 30% off our regular super low prices. Save on our electric Cutic wall knocker 16-way speaker systems, on our Super Glide automatic turntable with a bass, dust cover, and a Hydromite Light Ride magnetic elliptical cartridge. Buy a $2,000 component system and get the phonograph needle absolutely free. Save on our 500-watt AM/FM clock radio. We guarantee you'll never oversleep again. And remember, everything here at Unisex is AC/DC. Unisex Stereo, open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, from 9 a.m. to 5:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, noon to 5 on Saturday, except on holidays when we're open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and 9 to 7 and 10 to 6 on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, respectively. Unisex Stereo, with one convenient location to serve you. 922 North 22nd Street, just under the 18th Street Bridge on the south side, a little east of West Avenue and South 18th. Simplicity is our middle name. Unisex Simplicity Stereo.
I moved out west in 1967, left Milwaukee and my family's home. I made the rounds in suits from JCPenney, and every night I went home alone. But it didn't take me long to learn to score, boys. Justin Boots replaced my Tommy Can. Shiny gabardine gave way to denim, and a Stetson with a silver concho band. You gotta let all the girls know you're a cowboy. Let them know there's nothing you can't ride. They don't want some tenderfoot, can't sit the saddle. You gotta lope along and never break your stride. Scratching, ought to hear the ladies sigh with happiness. Now I'm living high, white and handsome. There ain't no one around, don't know my name. And when I die, just put upon my tombstone, the filly never lived, I couldn't tame. You gotta let all the girls know you're a cowboy. Let them know there's nothing you can't ride. They don't want some tenderfoot, can't sit the saddle. You gotta lope along and never break your stride. You gotta let all the girls know you're a cowboy. Let them know there's nothing you can't ride. They don't want some tenderfoot, can't sit the saddle. You gotta lope along and never break your stride. Just keep pumping along and never break your stride. Make my bed with a crease in the middle. Make my home in the Hollywoodish hills. Well, I'm making my living with a hillbilly fiddle, playing little runs and the funny little pills. Well, I got me a gal from the playing on my fiddle, and the harder that I fiddle, oh, the harder that she comes along. But we gotta get happy when we wiggle in the middle. That's when I know we wanna come home. Play fiddle, play all day long. I hear you screaming at me way far away in the yard. Well, I wrote this song with a vamp in the middle. And I knew when I wrote it that I'd written it for the fiddle. Play fiddle, play all day long. I hear you screaming at me oh, far away in the yard. Well, I wrote this song with a vamp in the middle. And I knew when I wrote it that I'd written it for the fiddle. Play fiddle, play all day long. I hear you screaming at me way far away in the yard.
Mainin a edith a pilea joacoleus. Ulamanine hey muria kiois algea thinking, buddy. Ah, tough, get tall, get suave, get drunk, get smart, get hip, get pissed. Johnny, piss off. Oh, Johnny, why did you beat up that queer? Johnny, why did you beat up that queer? Well, I went into the trance I usually fall into when I watch the Budweiser clock spin around for about 2 hours. I was drinking Dickel Brothers Sour Mash, buddy, when all of a sudden my brain became sullied by images of vampires. So I thought I'd better get my old Corvette and wheel around the county courthouse a few times to clear my mind. Then I thought I'd go over to May's Cafe for some coffee and lemon pie. Well, I peeled down the strasse, and all of a sudden I scarfed an eye load on a queer. I mean, I think he looked like a queer. God, I hate queers. God, I hate him. He had on penny loafers and purple bell bottoms. And he had a huge protest button on that said, God is acid. Boy, that pissed me off. Anyway, so I screeched a halt and I yelled out the window and I said, hey, faggot, what you doing in my town, Betty? That son of a bitch was ignoring my existence. Boy, I hate that. So I leaped out my old Corvette and I trotted over and I proceeded to kick ass on the goddamn son of a bitch in morphidite. Now I walked on his face and shit is more fun than squashing tadpole. Then I went over to May's Cafe for some coffee. get tough, get tall, get suave, get drunk, get smart, get hip, get pissed. Johnny! Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen, the Johnny Piss Off Credo. I, Jonathan Abner Tobias Piss Off, in the presence of the universal God of salvation, do solemnly affirm that I've been chosen to beat up queers. I further affirm that although I'm a decent, God-fearing man with family and property, I want to kill, rape, ravish, plunder, pillage, stomp, devour, destroy, hack, smash, splash, splish, and bash. All queers, commies, sheenies, howlies, and hunkies. All greaseballs, mockies, poleaxes, lepers, and litvacks. All bohunks, eggheads, fudge, sickles, and high slants. All poets, migs, frogs, queers, peace creeps, Cajuns, dwarfs, dipshits, and teenage loose women. In the name of Jesus Christ, this I do affirm. Oh, Johnny, why did you beat up that queer? He didn't cry or nothing. Johnny, why did you beat up that queer? Nobody saw me do it. Why did you beat up that queer? Well, he was walking up to the Legion Hall where the Boy Scouts meet. I don't like to see that. Why did you beat up that queer, Johnny? Well, I mean, he had smooth hands. I mean, he looked, he tried to wink at me. I don't know, he had on man, I don't know. Why did you beat up that queer? I said, come here, mama, don't you take me for no fool. I wouldn't quit you, woman, while the weather's cool. Around your back door, honey, I will make my creed, just as long as you earn a 2.5 a week. You know that I've got a gal who works in a rich folks' yard. Well, she brings me meal, she brings me love. She brings me meal, she brings me love, she brings me everything that she can steal. I call my Cora, hey, hey. Along comes Sally with her nose all tall. The doctor says she can't sniff no more. I say, run here, doctor, ringing the bell, there's women in the alley. I'm simply wild about my good cocaine. Furniture man come to my door last Sunday morn. He asked me, was my wife at home? I said, no, she's been long gone. And then he backed his truck right up to my door, and he took everything I had. He carted on back to the furniture store. I declare I did feel sad. Oh, what in the world has anybody got to do with a furniture man? If you got no dough to put up a show, to take everything he can. Now take everything from an ugly plant, a skillet to a frying pan. If there ever was a devil without any horns, it must have been a furniture man. I call my Cora, hey gal. Along comes Sally with her nose all tall. The doctor says she can't sniff no more. He says the cocaine's for horses, it's not for men. He tells me gonna kill me, but he don't say when. I'm simply wild about my good cocaine.
coffee and you have some time to yourself. You just watch the sun come over the hills and you're leaving New Mexico. There's a place just south of Durango before the big divide. You can get what you want a little down the road at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. There's Sheila, the red-haired waitress. She's been there all these years. Her man's a real love hauler. You ought to see him coming round the bend. She's got cornbread and bulldog gravy 24 hours a day. You can get what you want a little down the road at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. Whoa, at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. They got buckles and hats and belts hanging by the vending machines. Buy a Budweiser hat and t-shirt to match. They got what you need to chew. So if you're ever in need of good coffee and you have some time to yourself, you just watch the sun come over the hills and you're leaving New Mexico. There's a place south of Durango before the big divide. You can get what you want a little down the road at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. Whoa, at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. They got Jimmy's and Mac's in front, all waiting in line. Got a motel and back, you can grab a nap. No one will bother you. So if you're ever in need of good coffee and you have some time to yourself, you just watch the sun come over the hills and you're leaving New Mexico. There's a place south of Durango before the big divide. You can get what you want a little down the road at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. Whoa, at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. Whoa, at the Wheeler Inn Cafe. Whoa, at the Wheeler Inn Cafe.
If you love your mama, don't you go by Manglewood. If you love your mama, don't you go by Manglewood. 'Cause them Memphis women mean a man no good. Don't you never let no woman worry your mind. Don't you never let no woman worry your mind. Or she keep you worried, run you ragged all the time. Oh, talk about it now. I just got a letter, son, you ought to hear it read. Yeah. I just got a pretty letter, man, you ought to hear it read. 'Cause my song won't tell you a single word it said. Don't you never let no woman worry your mind. Don't you never let no woman worry your mind. Okay. I'm a stranger here. I just blowed in your town. I'm a stranger here. I just blowed in your town. Ain't it a shame how they treat the strangers so low down? Wonder if my good girl, I wonder if my good girl's here. Wonder if my good girl, I wonder if my good girl's here. Lord, it just don't look like it. Don't even seem like she cares anymore. I'm gonna leave this town, you know. There ain't nothing left for me to do. I'm gonna leave this town. There's nothing left for me to do. Oh, sit here in Nashville, Tennessee, singing the blues for you. I'm a stranger here, just blowed in your town. I'm a stranger here, people, and I just blowed in your town. Ain't it a shame how they treat a stranger so low down?
KFAT editorial.
Hello, this is Attila the Hun with another fat editorial. It's nothing new to point out that there are fashions in ideas just as there are in clothing or any other styles. In our time, many people win easy points for having a social conscience when all they're doing is falling in line with everyone else. A choice example of this, we think, is the uniformly bad press that pollution is getting. Now, we're not talking about those who compare pollution itself with the value of industries that produce it. We're talking about pollution, period. What some of these critics choose to overlook is that pollution in itself is a multi-million-dollar industry. Who ever heard of Barry Commoner before he started writing about pollution? Damn few, we'd guess. And what about all the books that he and other alarmists have cranked out in the past few years? Publishers may pat themselves on the back for their social awareness, but those customers' dollars still come in mighty handy when the bills fall due. There's even a large and flourishing bureaucracy in Washington, the EPA, that owes its entire existence to pollution. If pollution were wiped out in our lifetimes, which is what some of them claim to want, many of those same paper pushers would have to hit the bricks in search of honest work, the one thing the entrenched bureaucrat fears most. Even if it did nothing but keep those people out of circulation in society, pollution would be worth every penny it's costing us. So next time you take a deep breath and fall gasping to the sidewalk, stop and think. It may be killing you, but it's life itself to thousands of others. This has been an editorial viewpoint by KFAT Radio. If you're interested in additional ideas on this subject, please don't contact the station. Sit under a bridge with a six-pack and think up your own half-baked notions.
Mama likes to listen to the grand old gospel time. Daddy is a cowboy drinking beer and wine. Mama's in the kitchen, standing there all alone. She got Jesus on the radio and Daddy's on the phone. Daddy said, come on down to Tootsie's and have yourself a beer. Mama's in the kitchen, standing there in tears. My mama loved my daddy, but it's breaking up our home. She got Jesus on the radio and Daddy's on the phone. Mama don't like drinking and she don't understand. Daddy's had a hard life, a deeply troubled man. It's honky-tonk and gospel that's breaking up our home. She got Jesus on the radio and Daddy's on the phone. And Daddy said, come on down to Tootsie's and have yourself a beer. Mama's in the kitchen, standing there in tears. My mama loved my daddy, but it's breaking up our home. She got Jesus on the radio and Daddy's on the phone. I came home one evening, there was Mama on her knees. Big old tears of gospel joy running down her cheeks. She said, you don't have to worry, son, we are not alone. I got Jesus on the radio and Jesus on the phone. And Daddy said, come on down to Tootsie's, have yourself a beer. Mama's in the kitchen, standing there in tears. My mama loved my daddy, but it's breaking up our home. She got Jesus on the radio and Daddy's on the phone.
Well, I'm driving to New Orleans on a half a tank of gas. I got a Jesus on the dashboard, third wipe on my ass. And they don't think I'm gonna make it, but I swear I think I can. In my red ball Texas flyer, I'm a red ball Texas man. Well, I left Big D this morning just about the break of day. 16 minutes in a bowl of chili, I'm bound to find my way. If I get to knock the door, just then they'll know just who I am. In my red ball Texas flyer, I'm a red ball Texas man. Louisiana, little redhead made her stand with a fistload full of nickels and a razor in her hand. She said, Tex, I'm gonna cut you, boy, from appetite to thirst. I said, hold on, pretty pinto, you got to cut the mustard first. Well, I popped her in the parking lot, I grabbed her on the green, I shook her till the sheriff came
show you lots of fun.